Hello and welcome to our YouTube channel. Today we will talk about the importance of monitoring wine quality and show you how XRF analyzers can quickly and accurately measure the content of various elements in wine to ensure compliance with European Union and United States standards. We will conduct an analysis of wine to verify its compliance with strict international standards and learn how XRF analyzers help winemakers ensure the highest quality. The quality of wine depends on many factors, including the content of various elements such as lead, cadmium, and iron. These elements can affect the taste, color, and overall quality of wine, as well as its safety for consumers. Quality control of wine is important not only for producers, but also for consumers who want to enjoy a safe and tasty product. In Europe and the United States, there are strict standards regulating the content of elements in wine. For example, in European Union, the maximum lead content in wine should be exceeded 0.15 milligrams per liter, and cadmium content should be not exceeded 0.01 milligram per liter. In the United States, according to FDA requirements, similar standards are established to ensure the safety and quality of wine product. Now, let's prepare our wine samples for analysis. We have taken several samples for different bottles to check their compliance with international standards. Each sample was taken with all necessary precautions to ensure accurate results. For the analysis, we will use the Prospector 3 XRF analyzer. This device allows us to quickly and accurately determine the content of various elements in wine samples. And now, let's move on to the most interesting part, which is gonna be the analysis itself. So first of all, we need to position our device to the lab stand that we specially prepared for this kind of analysis, because basically, if you're trying to measure samples in cuvettes on a handheld device, it's always better to take it with a lab stand, because this is how you can ensure the quality and accuracy of the analysis. Right, so first, we're gonna position our device to the lab stand, which gonna be for us like real quick, I think so. The second step, we're gonna turn it on. Alright, so after we turn on the device and insert our password, we have the menu screen with all calibrations. And now we will need to scroll to the wine calibration and just select it. Alright, we selected the right calibration and now gonna position our samples to measuring window right on the table. Alright, so after we're done with all preparation steps and we have our sample on the lab stand with the device ready, we can start an analysis. So now we're gonna scan the first sample and we'll see what we got. So as we are done with the first analysis and we have the result, now I can tell you more about this. The lead element concentration here is kalium, and also we have calcium, which is actually normal for all wine analysis if they're gonna be the biggest concentrations. But what gets me in doubt is actually this sample has a big concentration of ferrum. It also has zinc and cuprum, which is actually bad, because even if the device will show you a little concentration as like 3 ppm as we have here, just a little concentration of these elements, it basically means that you need to move from screening and do sample preparation for this wine, like run it through the filter and just make the analysis of the filter, the membrane. And this is how you get the real accurate analysis. However, if you will see the concentration of these elements, it means that probably this wine will not follow any of the mentioned regulations. Alright, so we can move to the second sample now and see what it's gonna be. This is the different kind of wine, and I hope this one gonna have less of bad concentrations of elements. Alright, and we're done with the second one. Here we also have the big concentration of cadmium, which is the lead. But we also have here ferrum, cuprum, and zinc. It also has the concentration of 3 ppm. And this means that this analysis and these samples will go to the laboratory to make it sample preparation and then to run the total analysis. But from just the first look, we can tell that this wine will not meet any above-mentioned regulations and standards. Well, to be honest with you, we took those wine for a reason, because basically this one is the cheapest wine that we can find, and we knew that it has a lot of, the big concentration of these elements that is actually bad. So we just wanted to show to you how it looks like. For the third measurement, we will take a good wine with a clean concentration of everything, and it's probably expensive. So we're gonna run the analysis here. And as I already said, this is the screening analysis. So basically, it will show us the just approximate concentration of these elements. Alright, and we're done with the third analysis, and here we have mostly gallium. It also shows us ferrum, cuprum, and zinc, but in concentration that a lot, like really less. And this concentration can be doped, and you can make the total analysis with more accurate results. But basically, if you have doped, you need to make this kind of analysis. For screening, if it's not going to show any kind of these elements, it basically means that these samples are good. And the main difference between these two samples and the third one, as we have in the device, is actually the third one is the white wine. And white wine, as the well-known fact, has the lower concentration of such elements. So it means that the white wine is cleaner anyways. So we could predict the results gonna be better. To conclude, our screening showed us that one sample is good as it complies with all European and US standards, and two samples should be sent for more structural analysis, right? Because in screening it showed us, it get us some doubts. As you can see, XRF analyzers allow us to accurately determine the content of elements in wine and assure its compliance with international standards. The use of XRF analyzer has many advantages. It provides speed and accuracy of analysis, simplicity of sample preparation, and a possibility of non-destructive analysis. Thanks to these advantages, winemakers can guarantee the highest quality of their products and compliance with international standards. Quality control of wine using Prospector 3 XRF analyzer is the reliable and effective way to ensure your products meet international standards. If you need more information about our analyzers and their capabilities, you can contact our managers via the phone or email you see on the screen. Don't miss out our next reviews and interesting videos. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Just click the subscribe button and don't forget to click the bell to receive notifications of new videos. Also, don't forget to like this video so we know you enjoyed it. Stay tuned and see you soon.